got all these people calling me, asking to sell the house and buy the house. I got to go back to the surrogate's office again. I have to get all of this paperwork going. I have to like go to daddy's house and make sure that it's they got the lawn maintenance, make sure that I have these bills taken care of. I have to call the bank. Why is selling a home going through probate so dang hard? In this video, I'll discuss why selling a home that you recently inherited can have its roadblocks. For one, there's a lot of moving parts. When you sell a home that you've inherited, and this is nationwide, even though I work in Jersey, this is nationwide. When there's a home that you've inherited, there's almost a dozen things that executors, executrix, we call them personal representatives, the people who are in charge of the estate have to do. There's so many moving parts. And that's basically the whole video. The premise of the video is that when you are in charge of an estate, oftentimes you were promised the help of family members, but they have their own house and their own life usually. So a lot of times when you are in charge of an estate, there's just so many moving parts, right? What can alleviate this? What can alleviate the problems of you having a bunch of moving parts? It's simple, but it's not easy, which is getting organized and getting help. Number one, getting organized will help you kind of get everything out of your head and get it off paper. Especially when you're writing things, I see it helps with a bunch of things in life, but specifically probate, when you have a bunch of things to do, you write. I remember one of the best clients that I've worked with, she wrote everything down. She wrote everything down. She wrote down what date she talked to the banks, the lien holders, when she talked to me, when she talked to her attorney, when she talked to the surrogates court, when she talked to her first attorney, she changed attorneys. When she talked to them, she was organized, and the her handling her sister's estate was still very trying, but it made it a little bit more easier to deal with. And I use the word easier very, very, very lightly, to deal with her sister's estate because she was organized. So that's one. Two, she got help, and that's what something I would advise people who are in charge of that are in charge of estates is to get help. A lot of times you are grieving, rightfully so. A lot of times you are being pulled in a bunch of different directions. However, when you ask for the help of an attorney, when you ask for the help of a probate specialist or somebody who handles all the non-legal stuff and the real estate stuff like me, when you have somebody who does the clean out, when you have somebody who can help with estate sales, a lot of these vendors and partners, I like to look at them as, they help you navigate the estate so everything isn't all on you. So just to overview, the reason why it's so hard selling a home, not only is it a bunch of moving parts, but a lot of times it's just the way the system is set up. Because you have to think, when somebody passes away, they lived a whole life. So if you lived a whole life, and you maybe acquired some assets throughout that life, you worked a job throughout that life, when you have your end of life processes or end of life business that still has to be taken care of, it can be a lot because that person's life was complicated. And so the process after life may be complicated as well, even if they have done some estate planning. When they haven't, it makes the process sometimes even more complex. So just think about it. This person lived a life, their afterlife business will maybe be complicated. But if you follow some of the steps in this video, and I'm not an attorney, I handle all the non-legal stuff. If you want to learn more about what I do, you can click the link below and then book a quick session with me to learn about what I do. But if you don't want to learn more about what I do and you just want to kind of get your mind wrapped around handling the estate, just take heed, and maybe I provided some value in this video in regards to handling the estate and not losing your mind by doing it. If you guys got any type of benefit or type of value from this video, like the video so that it helps the YouTube algorithm, And this could be pushed out to people who are handling an estate just like you are. Thank you guys for watching.